This video follows the example on page 8 of overview number 1. In this example, we will be looking at the number of runway near hits by airplanes from 1990 to 2000. We are given data and we will be creating a model for this data. In this example, we need to start by converting the input variable, the years, into aligned data values. If the starting year was 1990, this would be equivalent to x equals 0. Notice that the years are increasing by 1, so we will allow the aligned values to increase by 1 as well. We want to create a scatter plot of this data, so we must first enter the data, the input and output values, into our calculator. Let's start by making sure that there are no equations under y equals. If there are equations, be sure to clear them out. Now we will start entering the data. Press the Stat button. Press the Enter button for number 1, Edit. If there is data in the columns, it can be cleared out by doing the following steps. Use the arrow keys to highlight the name of the column. Press Clear, press Enter, and then repeat for the next columns as necessary. Once all of the data is cleared, enter the input values in L1 by pressing Enter after each value. When all of the input values are entered, use the arrow keys to move to the next column. Enter the output values in L2 by pressing Enter after each value. It is very important that every input value has an output value. Remember, this is the definition of a function. Otherwise, you will get an error message. When all of the data is entered, we need to turn on the Stat Plot feature. Press second, y equals, and press Enter to select number 1, plot 1. Notice that it will either be on or off. Press Enter to turn it on. Select the type. We will use the first option, the scatter plot. Make sure that the X list is set to L1 and the Y list is set to L2. Select the mark. The large square is usually the best option. Now to see the scatter plot, we're going to press Zoom and the number 9. Zoom 9 is the Zoom Stat feature. And now we have a graph of the data that represents the number of near hits by airplanes from 1990 to 2000.